you want to offer the value, but you don't want to build your whole business so that's all you have, because then someone else just comes and duplicates it, right?
You got to keep adding value.
You got to keep adding value.
You don't add it once.
This brings my next example is L&H. We just did an episode. It'll probably be released by the time, so we can put a link to it. They installed their vertical turning lathe. And just to give us an idea of the size of this, it handles...
It's huge.
Did you see this when I put it in the notes? 250 tons on its massive table. It's 42 feet in diameter and turn parts that are over 16 feet in height. What is that? It's
what are they building? What are they using this to build?
Roy, what would be some examples of that? You'd probably know better than me.
Well, I'm not sure what this particular piece of equipment is. Whether it's crushing equipment, whether it's moving material, I'm not quite sure. But we were all at Mine Expo. When you think of the magnitude of some of that equipment,
yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, or like giant pumps, or like giant pump parts, things like that. Yeah.
I love this. This stuff is the coolest stuff.
Well, I
remember going to, I think it was Michigan, and it was a drag line. The drag line there, the piece of equipment was like a building.
Right.
You go into it, and there's 4 or 5 floors. I can't remember if there's an elevator or not in it.
This is for the drag line.
And it would move very slowly, but it's a huge building on cat tracks. And some of this equipment is just amazing.
Yeah. So what the L&H, and this is what, so L&H makes this huge investment. It took 263 pounds of steel to reinforce this machine.
How much?
263,000 pounds of steel was put into the shop.
So they're supporting the industry.
Yeah, I was going to say that's actually stimulating the economy.
They had 2,100 cubic yards of concrete, 22 feet deep. That's what this is, just to hold it and make it solid. And it has to be like very precise. It's like your driveway times 22, 21 and a half. Mm-hmm. But that investment for them, I think it's the biggest lathe in North America, I think. To do that now, they're the ones that can do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you need something, again, it becomes not about price. You either have to get an overseas part, all the shipping, all the supply chain issues, all that sort of thing. So they've got the ear to the ground to the market. They know they have this huge competitive advantage now. It takes a huge investment, but now they've got it. It's in place.